YouTube, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the R&B Review. Definitely a show where we highlight Black R&B artists. You know what I'm saying? R&B artists that don't get their shine like that, and none other acts perfectly represents this than Rene and Angela with their fourth and ironically their last studio album, Street Called Desire. This was released in 1985. Oh, excuse my manners. I'm sorry. I got my friends Ashley and Try with me.
What up?
That's good.
Yeah, my manners. I just had some coffee and some shit, so excuse me.
You
Um,
good?
so as I was saying, Renee and Angela with their last studio album, Street Called Desire, 1985 on Mercury Records. I'm just gonna say this shit right now. Angela is beautiful as hell, but Renee always creeped me out with this album. I'm just gonna say that shit right now. Just, I don't
Jerry
know.
curl and shit.
I don't know what. It's just those fucking eyes and shit. Like,
Where is he from? Is he French? Because he has like a French look to him.
I always wondered about that too.
Renee. He was born in L.A.,
Okay.
but I think he
Oh,
has some
okay.
French descendant. Yeah, but
Oh, okay. That
Yeah, you can
explains it.
tell. You can tell. Yeah.
but yeah. I just want to get that out with the album cover because I was not, and especially with the history behind those two, which we'll talk about. I don't know. It's like those eyes are just. It's like he's just saying, "Come here," like shit.
Okay.
Like you know how Teddy Pendergrass when he be singing like he be commanding motherfuckers with his voice. Some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
It's like this
Right.
motherfucker's commanding me with his fucking eyes or some shit. But yeah, Renee and Angela, Street Called Desire, singles albums known for Save Your Love for number one, um, I'll Be Good, Secret Rendezvous, Your Smile, You Don't Have to Cry, and No How No Way. But like the best known singles was Save Your Love and Your Smile. And Save Your Love features Curtis Blow, just to throw that out there too, who was also on Mercury Records and shit.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah,
I didn't know who that guy was rapping. He sounded like Kumo D.
shit. Yeah, because I thought it was Kumodi when I first heard his album too, but then Curtis Blow always had that like
Right.
that weird animated way of rapping and shit too. So it's just like, come on,
Right.
everybody, clap your hands like that kind of shit. So, uh, so for those who don't know who Renee and Angela are, they were an R&B duo based, R&B duo and stuff like that. Members of Renee Moore and Angela Winbush, who you guys probably heard that name before. They formed in 1979. I believe they met. I want to say while they were in college. I want to say they signed to Capitol Records. And Capitol Records. I think around that time, People Bryson was like on Capitol Records too. A couple of acts on Capitol Records, and they had their first album in 1980, which was a self-titled debut called Renee and Angela, which that album was like didn't really go nowhere, it didn't really chart. Then fast forward to 1 year later, they dropped the second album called Wall to Wall, which Wall to Wall was again it did slightly better. It charted at number 15 in the R&B charts, but when it came to like U.S. charts, like the pop charts or whatever you want to call it, it didn't really wasn't that successful. It peaked at number 100 and whatnot. Um, and so fast forward to like '83, they were working on their next album, Rise, which Rise was a pretty successful album in its own right. The song My First Love, which is like a cult favorite, believe it or not, that song was originally for Janet Jackson for her self-titled debut album in '82, which that album I'm gonna have to talk about that album one day and shit like that. But it it's good sample material. That's all I'm gonna say. It's good sample
Yeah,
material.
I didn't like it. Like her first, like that one and the one after that, I didn't care for.
Dream
Yeah,
Street.
yeah. I didn't care for
Yeah, I
Dream
didn't like
Street either.
Dream Street. It was like a lot of like 80s beats. I didn't. It's not really nothing that stands out. Like like once you got the control, that's when she became the big star.
Right.
I have not listened to those first 2 albums of hers. Everything else, yeah.
We're not missing nothing.
Yeah. And I love Janet. I love Janet with a passion. Y'all should know this, but
yeah,
the first album it had some okay songs, but I'd rather listen to like Jermaine's earlier shit. But
yeah.
actually, no. Let me take that. Let me take that back.
Really, you did Dynamite? I think Dynamite better than her first 2 albums.
When I mean earlier shit, I mean pre Let's Get Serious.
Oh, okay.
And even I love Let's Get Serious, but
yeah,
but we get way off topic. But
yeah.
all right, so like I said, my first love was originally for Janet, but Janet passed up on it, and so that's when Angela Winbush did a thing on that one. And that song was also covered by Kiki Wyatt and Avant too, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which the only songs Avant does good with is with Kiki Wyatt, but that's another story for a different day. And so, in order to get like a better,
that's not true.
Yeah, I'm not an Avant fan either.
I'm not either. So
I mean, he's underrated. I think he's underrated.
He's like a Dollar General R. Kelly, if you ask me.
Oh God.
and
I thought that was Aaron Hall.
Whoa.
Yeah, some of his songs are alright. I'm not a big fan of his like that.
Let's not disrespect Aaron. Like, let's not, because Aaron he had a different style than R. Kelly, but that's another story.
Yeah, Aaron Hall was good. Yeah.
But yeah,
but it's like recently, like people are like comparing Aaron Hall to R. Kelly.
What?
Yeah, I've been hearing that recently.
Okay, that's
like when that whole battle like with Freddie and Babyface, I'm like, I don't see the comparison with R. Kelly.
I don't either, because they're two entirely different people and their styles are different. So
they just have.
I don't see the comparisons.
They just have bald head. That's it.
That's the only thing that they have in common. That's it.
Yep.
But yeah, so they moved to Mercury Records and whatnot. And around this time too, while she was working Mercury Records, Angela Winbush was working closely with the Isley Brothers around that time and stuff like that, which would lead to their breakup and stuff because they released the album Street Called Desire '85, which was like their most successful album. It actually was the first album that went gold, but then they broke up by '86. And there's a reason behind that, which I'm gonna talk more in depth one day, but I'm just gonna give y'all a quick synopsis. It was alleged that Rene was abusing Angela Winbush, from what I was looking up and stuff like that. And I was watching their Angela Winbush's Unsung, and they had a concert in Cleveland, Ohio, like in '86, and pretty much they had like an altercation and whatnot. They had an altercation and shit like that. And also around that time too, during the altercation, they had to go through lawsuits because of the fact that they were trying to get royalties from songs that they wrote within the group and shit. And that kind of took its toll a lot, which, like I said, I'm gonna talk more in depth one day, but Street Called Desire was dropped in '85, and this was like the last studio album until they broke up. Angela Winbush dropped her album Angel. No. The album's called Sharp in '87, which I need my hands on that album too, but that album's out of print, unfortunately. So yeah, Street Called Desire, Mercury Records label and whatnot. The album has 8 songs. It was produced by Rene and Angela, Bobby Watson, who was a member of Rufus and featuring Shaka Khan, and Bruce Sweden, who was best known, for his work with Quincy Jones, and I also want to say he also worked with other acts, of course, like Rufus and Shaka Khan, Paul McCartney. He worked on scores with The Color Purple and whatnot too. So yeah, he's done like a lot of work. If you guys know about Quincy Jones, then you should know who Bruce Sweetian is. All right. So this album has 8 songs. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Track number 1 is "Save Your Love for Number One." This is the song that features Curtis Blow. Very very dope track right here. I love the synthesizers on this track. I felt like it was like a nice '80s track. To be honest, I don't really care for Curtis Blow on this track right here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't have nothing against Curtis Blow, but I just felt like he wasn't really needed. But I felt like it was pretty a solid track. Nice way to start off the album.
I think it was dope. It has a nice '80s beat, nice bass line, keyboards. I don't know. Like maybe they were trying to incorporate rap was still new at that time. It was still like a new thing. Wasn't even a genre yet. I think maybe Curtis Blow was the biggest MC at that time. Like what was this, like 80, 83, 84 this came out?
85.
85.
85.
So it was like this is before like the LLs and you know what I mean and Rakim. So I think at that time like Curtis Blow was like the biggest rapper at that time. We got If I Rule the World and all those other songs that he did. And I thought it was Kumo D when I heard this is the first time I'm hearing like a Rene and Angela album, and I thought it was Kumo D just based off of his flow and his voice. But I didn't know it was Curtis Blow, but I thought it was dope, and he had like a nice little rap, and you got to save the one.
Right.
You gotta save the love for number one. Like I thought that was cool. It just sounded like Kumo D to me, but um, it was cool. Like I'm trying to think of the other album that we discussed like last year, and it had like a rap on it too. I think it was. I don't want to say it was a Tina Marie album we did, but it was another album we did, and it had like a little rap. But I thought it was cool.
Rick James,
And,
Cold Blooded.
huh?
It
Yeah,
was
Rick
Rick
James,
James,
Cold
Cold
Rick
Blooded.
Blooded.
James. That's right. Because he had like a little rap on one of those songs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Grandmaster
I like
Flash on PIMP.
right
Yep.
that joint. And yeah, I think like because rap was so new at that time, they were introducing the genre to to like R&B heads, and I like Angela's lyrics. She says, I work hard all day for a little play at night. My body aches, come and make it all right. And yeah, just a nice song to start the album with.
Yeah, man. Very, like I said, very nice song. One more quick thing I want to say. It's kind of weird that like Eric B and Rakim and Jody Watley, people say that's like the first rap R&B collaborations, but they never talk about this one. I find that
Right,
kind of weird though. But
Hmm.
right.
Save Your Love
It's
for number one.
Rakim, like
Yeah.
Rakim was bigger than Curtis Blow, so even then, so I think that's what it was.
true.
Yeah.
Hmm. Save Your Love for number one. It's good way to start off the album. The instrumentation being used was good as well. I just wasn't expecting Curtis Blow to be on the track because like even hearing this album the first couple of times, I was like, who was that with him? And then when I was looking online and noticed it was Curtis Blow, I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting that at all. But
Right.
it's overall a good song.
Yeah, definitely a very dope song and shit like that. And before another thing about this album, like a lot of hip hop just sampled from this album itself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like the Trackmasters, Puffy, um, yeah, Junior Mafia.
Mm,
Jay-Z.
Oh,
yep.
okay, yep. I want to say Beanie Siegel used it. I don't know if it was from this album or what, but I don't know. But yeah, this album, like I said, is very sample heavy and shit.
Right.
And speaking of sample heavy, next track, I'll Be Good.
Yep.
Yo, I don't care where I'm at. I don't care how many songs this shit gets played. This is will always be my shit. Just those that beat that da 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 da.
Yep.
Like I remember as a kid, man. My mama always used to pick me up for preschool, and this song will play on the radio sometimes and shit like that. I'll be good. I think this was like the first time I heard from them too and shit. So, and
Yeah.
I know everyone remembers the Foxy Brown and Jay Z cover
Yeah.
of this, which
Yep.
I love that track, but it's not touching the original. And I love
Nope.
Foxy, but and like I said, this one's a dope track. Again, the synthesizers, the synths on this was heavy as fuck, very slick synths and shit like that. And this is where their chemistry was really getting together and whatnot. So very dope track.
Yeah, I love it. It's a classic. I'm a Reg. Like my mom played this a lot when I was little, and that's how I know that when that Foxy song came out, I knew the sample, where she got it from, and a real danceable beat, nice bass line, and Angela singing Just by Chance, we fell into romance, crowd success, left no room to guess. And I thought it's a classic. It's a classic song. Everybody knows that song. I like the video where they're like side by side on stage, and it's a classic song.
Yeah, this had to have been one of their songs that I've heard on the radio if I was like riding along with my mom or whatever. And yeah, it's a very timeless song. Like once you hear that beat and bass line and those synthesizers, you already know what it is. And even though I've heard Foxy and Jay Z's version of the song, the original just tops it all day long. I don't care what nobody says. Like just the beat alone just makes you want to like get up and dance or put your roller skates on and skate to it because it's that good.
Yeah, this definitely has that like that skating vibe and whatnot.
Right.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, man. I don't know what it is and shit like that. I just feel always when it comes to like the mid '80s R&B, this is like one of those songs that best fits that era and shit like that.
Yep.
Like it reminds me of that movie and show Fame. Like
Mhm.
like every time I
Right.
hear the song, it just reminds me of that shit, that Fame shit. I can see Debbie Allen working those workers, working them dances and shit, wearing some leotard. I don't know shit. But yeah, that's I'll be good. Next track, No How No Way. Um, yeah, this was a track I actually forgot all about and stuff like that. This was another dope track. Um, very energetic. I love the way it was produced, especially with that echo and the No How No Way and shit like that. Um,
Right.
I always like how when they come to the lyrics, you can just picture what's going on. Like they say some shit like, "Seems like darkness always comes to hide the light, but in a crisis we'll get through. Till every dream that we have remains in sight. We get up to do what we got to do." Or some other shit like, um, "We jump through too many hoops to lose our confidence." Like I don't know, I just love that line. Like I just love that fucking line right there and shit like that. We jump through too many hoops to lose our confidence. Like I don't know what it is about that line, but it just spoke to me in a weird way.
Yep. I think it's a nice space beat, nice ballad. The bass line, the keys. Um, I think everybody likes that line. Like darkness comes to hide the light, but in the crisis we'll get through. And like the chorus is just a nice song. And I was reading the comments on YouTube, and somebody said like the video is so 80s it looks like a parody.
Oh
You
god.
know, it
Not
was
compared
funny.
to the
Like
Hall and Oates video we saw.
Renee's like in this yellow outfit with like sequins on it. I'm like, oh god,
Yeah.
that video was funny. But it's a good song though.
No how, no way. It was a pretty decent song, but it was just one that I didn't consider a favorite of mine, even though vocally it's good and all.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Yeah, vocally is definitely one of the strongest tracks on this album and stuff.
Yeah, but it just didn't really stand out to me as much.
True.
Mhm.
Next track, and this might be my favorite track off this album. You Don't Have to Cry.
Yes.
Ooh. do, 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 do. Like ooh, that shit right there is definitely my favorite track. Um, the beat itself is so smooth, so slick. Um, this is another song where you can see the chemistry between those two and whatnot. Yeah, man, very, very, very dope track. One line I did like, and it came from Believe It or Not, Renee Moore. He said, "I'll catch any teardrop before one can fall. I'll never deceive you the way others did. I got what you need, girl, and so much to give." And then when both Angela and Renee coming out, you don't have to cry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just always loved that part and whatnot. The video was dope too.
Yeah.
Um, I know like a lot of people say, "Oh, all my Silky Fine fans should know about this song. It's like Romeo and Juliet, hot sex
Oh,
on
okay.
a platter." I know
I
all
remember
y'all
that
know
joint.
about that shit.
I remember that joint. Yeah.
Yeah, that used to be my ringtone
Damn,
at
they
one
sampled
point.
it.
You said what?
They sampled from that song.
Yeah,
Wow,
and then I
that's
know
an old.
also Erica Badu still used to sample for the her live rendition of Next Lifetime too,
Man.
which we need to talk about that live Erica Badu. I don't know. Have y'all heard that live Erica Badu album?
I heard it. I don't have it. I know it's out of print too.
I
Oh,
think I might have it in my room, but I know her very first album I got that in my room
Yeah.
too. I
okay.
gotta go back and look.
Okay, well, maybe sometime this summer we can review some Erica or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know that's my wife right there. So let me stop. Let me stop. Shit. But
She like
yeah,
rappers, Reg. So you have a chance, man.
I mean, shit. If J Electronica can get it, I can. Shit, there's hope for
Yeah,
every man.
for real.
But yeah,
Well,
you don't have to cry is definitely a very, very influential song. One of their signature songs when it came to that, when it ballad wise, one of their signature ballads. So
hmm
love that track.
yeah, they have nice chemistry, on this song and just like on the whole album, and nice mid tempo track, nice beat, bass line, and Renee sings them. I've been on standby waiting for your call. I'll catch any teardrop before one can fall. And that's like poetic lyrics right there. Like nobody right now is saying shit like that. Like
No.
that's musical, poetic lyrics, and
Exactly.
um, I think he was underrated. Like I know Angela is like the big star
Yes.
because
hmm
she had the voice and she got with Mr. Biggs, but I think Renee is definitely stepped on. I purposely wanted to quote more of his lyrics than Angela on this album. You know what I mean? But it's hard because Angela got some good lyrics as well, and just a dope song, man. I like it.
Yeah. You Don't Have to Cry is another favorite that I love off this album. Of course, it's another song of theirs that I've heard being played countlessly on the radio, as well as I'll Be Good. And vocally, they were just so perfect on point. And it's like, yeah, Angela has that voice, but you kind of feel like Renee got like a little overshadowed in this song because of that. But hey, overall, it's a very good song, and I know that Shantae Moore and Kenny Lattimore did a cover version of this song,
They did.
and yeah, they
Oh,
did this back in '03, and there was a video for their version of this song too. But I haven't peeped that video, but I've heard their rendition of it too. It's
cool.
all right, but nothing can top the original.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan when Shanti and Kenny sings together. I'm sorry. It's lullaby. It's lullaby music to keep it a bug. I'm a big. I like Shanti more and shit. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I understand.
yeah, man. And I only like Kenny's first album. Too,
His
Same.
self-titled,
That
that's
I like.
it.
I love his first album. We
he's
should discuss that at some point. His first album.
Yeah, that's
okay.
a good option
I'm
because my
down.
mom
Yeah,
got that one too.
that was a good album. That was good.
I'm down if I don't go to sleep by it, but Let me stop. Let me stop.
Wow.
Let me stop. Because after hearing the Babies album, that's something to go to sleep to. But anyway, yeah, and if and I like the fact that y'all say Rene is underrated because when it comes to the next track, Street Called Desire, yeah, that's definitely where his singing definitely shines on this one. I feel like this is his best vocal performance on the album. So pretty much, I feel like from what I got from this track, it's a storytelling. It's a storytelling track. You know what I'm saying? Um, so gathering from what Rene is saying in this first verse, he looks like he's mad because he's throwing his bags down the sidewalk, or he's trying to escape some shit. And it's like again the imagery in his lyrics too, like my crime is true passion, too young to ever be contained. I made off into the night like a bandit. Who says some shit in R&B? I made off into the night like a bandit. Like that's
Nobody
like
but him.
that's like some Duran Duran. That's
Yep.
like some Duran Duran shit right there. Praying like
Yep.
praying
Facts.
like this that this dream won't leave us stranded.
Yep.
Oh, like glass, my heart will break. Times are hard and mean when there's no water to put out the fire when I'm on a street called Desire. Like, oh my fucking god, this shit right here
No
is ill
one's
as
no
fuck.
one's singing about
Who
stuff
was
like that
singing
anymore.
about like this shit right here is fucking poetry. It's
Hmm.
fucking poetry, my nigga. Like, and like I
I
said,
really feel that's what's missing in today's R&B, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
exactly.
because
Definitely.
who is singing about some shit like that now?
Now all you hear in the
Nobody.
radio, all you hear in the radio is boot up, da 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 dee, boot up.
Hey, I
Sheesh.
love
I mean,
that
don't
song.
get me wrong, that's a catchy song and all
Yeah,
that,
I
but
love
hey,
that song.
yeah, like
It's talking about you.
it's an alright song, but at the same time, I just miss like when the R&B, like it just told a story, like Gladys Knight and the Pips, neither one of us, or wait, that even though that's way before my time and shit, but still,
yeah, like
Hmm.
stuff from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, that's when R&B
Yeah.
was at its peak.
shit, shit,
But
like.
nowadays, I don't know what's going on with this.
Shoot, I'll even take another song like "Oh Baby," "Oh Baby," "Oh Baby." I'll even take another song like that. Oh, but on a serious tip, yeah, then Angela's gonna come in with that. His fuse is short and my temper's snappy. It's hot like a furnace, but we're happy. Ooh, the darkest side of heaven is where we've been. We've made our bed, born to break the
Damn,
law of chance. Young and
Mm.
reckless. Ooh, work comes slow, cash runs low, it gets hectic. Like what?
damn, nobody's singing like that.
Yo, I'm sorry, but I have to put this. This might be my favorite song. I might have to change my pick. This might be my favorite song, just based on the songwriting and shit. Like it's just that good of a song. And then with the dark synthesized beat, very ill track right there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the song is about. I'm confused because when the song starts, you hear like the kids playing, then you hear like sirens going off and like the street noise, the community or the poverty. I mean like the part where Angela says work comes slow, cash runs low, it gets hectic. So I'm thinking it's like a poverty song or upliftment type of song for the community. But then it's like I see people in the comments like just quoting her part of his fuse is short and my temper snappy, that part. And so I don't know what the song's about. I like it. I like the beat and I like the bass line, but I don't know where, like, is it about them personally, or is it something else? Like, why
But
did
see,
they put the street noise into the song?
but
I
see
don't I
that's
don't get that, but I like the song.
but see that's the thing about a good song right there because you can put your own different interpretation into that shit, and it can sometimes like yeah the artist might know what they're talking about with the song, but sometimes if
Mm,
you see that shit in your fucking mind and shit, it can get you a different
right,
interpretation of what the song ain't got like a true meaning or a deeper meaning or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah,
right.
like look in Nirvana, like look in Nirvana and shit like that, or even some of the
Mm.
Beatles and shit. You know?
Mm. Yeah,
Well,
Street
I
Called
mean, what you mean
Desire. I did not
like
know.
Teen Spirit and stuff like that?
I'm not even like
Smells
Teen
like Teen
Spirit.
Spirit.
Like
Like,
no, Nirvana. Like, to me, Nirvana. Like I don't like a lot of it. Understand a lot of their songs. Like a lot of their, especially the song titles they have for their songs. I
yeah,
didn't understand at all. Like so, I mean, that's a whole different thing. I mean, but I just feel like when like the street called Desire, is it about their relationship that's hot and heavy and I don't know, like, cause I mean, it's like a metaphor for something.
I think what I got from a street called Desire is something like how one desires to want something in their life, and when the line when
Right,
it says there's no water to put out the fire, like I think the water is supposed to represent how people always say you're getting way ahead of yourself and stuff like that. You don't know what's ahead of you, but then when he's on the
right,
street called Desire, there's no stopping. That's what I got, you know.
okay,
Shit. Shit, I just feel like we getting deep. I don't know.
yeah, man. I think that's how they made it. They made it for us to talk about for like 40 years later. Like, yo, like this is a deep song.
Right.
Yeah, Street Called Desire. It took me a minute for Let It Grow on me, but overall, it's a very, very good song. Even though I don't know what the whole meaning of it was, but overall, they did a great job, and I felt like this was Renee's moment to shine on this song here.
Exactly. Definitely his moment to shine. Definitely. Um, Next track, Your Smile. Excuse me, my fault. Your Smile is
Mhm.
the next track. Um, Again, another favorite track of mine. Yeah. This track right here was definitely a single too. Um, Self-explanatory, talking about one smile, how one makes them happy and shit like that. This is another one of those songs where both of them excelled vocally on this track, which I know we've said that plenty of times, but you gotta have to listen to it for yourself. And this was the duo's second number one single on an R&B chart. All my Junior Mafia fans should know about this. If you guys heard the Conspiracy joint, Backstabbers, yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Kim went in on that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's one of her
all
best
my
songs to me.
yeah.
That should have been on hardcore. She should have put that like a bonus track or something.
To be honest, I feel like it could
Yeah.
have stayed there. It could have definitely stayed in Conspiracy.
Right.
Hell,
Right. True.
Lil
True.
C's had a solo track on her album, so fuck it.
I just I don't know. Like I felt like the whole the sound of the Junior Mafia album. I felt like that song stood out because it was more personal for Kim, and it didn't really like go along with like the other songs on the album, the other street songs on the album. But that's why I felt like it would have been better on hardcore. But I think that's one of her best songs like ever.
Facts. Yeah, all the true Lil Kim fans should know about that one right there. Especially when she hit that the Buddha got me.
Yeah.
Once she hit that Buddha line, it was over from then. Shit.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great track. I love the bass line and the beat. And Angela, she was beautiful on this song. Like her singing is great, and baby smile. Whenever you smile, everything's all right. Just a classic song. I love it.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah, Your Smile is another song of theirs that's been played on the radio a lot as well. And it's timeless, and it's a great song that features them vocally, that that is just so good that I honestly didn't know that Junior Mafia sampled this for that song Backstabbers until I was hearing it, and then hearing a little bit of Angela's in the background of that song too. So yeah, But overall, Your Smile would have to be at least, I want to say, in my top four favorite songs off this album here.
I definitely agree with you on that. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all go to the next track because my grandma was trying to call me. I'm gonna see if she's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Track 7, Who's Fooling Who? Nice 80s dance track. It has like a spacey electro pop type of vibe to it. I like the bass line. Rene, I think this is Renee's solo track, and he's singing "Don't Let Your Pride Keep Us Apart This Time. I Want to Be Smart. We got a second chance to start to come together now." And I think it was a dope song. Like I said, like I feel like Renee was underrated, even though I haven't heard all of their other 3 albums. But the first time hearing this album, I could already tell that he was underrated. And just a dope song. I prefer the Angela solo track, Your Smile, but I like how they sequenced the both solo tracks after each other on the album. And that was get to hear Angela's solo track then Renee, and I like that. I like the this song. It's definitely a dope song.
Who's Fooling Who is another song that's is very good vocally, and I really didn't know how the sequencing was going to be on this album too, but I'm glad they did it the way they did it. Like one song you hear Angela most, and then you hear Renee's voice, and then back and forth with it, and that was a smart move right there because I really didn't think because this was my first Angela Renee and Angela album I've heard too, but overall I think that Renee should get like a little bit more credit because I know Angela, she's very good at what she does. She's put out at least 3 albums, a little bit more than Renee, of course, but overall this was a very good song.
Definitely. Um, Track 8, we on Drive My Love. Again, nice 80s beat, nice bass line and keyboards, and I like Angela's lines where she said, "Shot me through the heart. Don't let these feelings stop or slip away." And that was a dope song, like a nice. But yeah, I like the whole album. The whole album has like nice '80s production on here. That the bass line and the beats stand out. The keyboards, and it has that. When you play this album, it has that '80s feel to it, and I love it, man. I think it's just real R&B, but it's like '80s R&B, and I think people forget about albums like this. So definitely a dope track.
Yeah,
What we
Drive My Love was a very good song too. Everything from from the vocals to the instrumentation being used on it, and overall, this album it it's an overall great album. I just wish it wasn't their final album, even though they had issues going on outside of that, but they were able to pull it off together, and yeah,
all
Hmm.
right. So y'all reviewed the last two tracks.
yeah,
Yep.
we already covered Who's Fooling Who and Drive My Love.
Okay. Well, I can say for who's fooling who, pretty solid track. It kind of had like a weird mixture of that synth R&B sound with kind of like some rock guitars in a weird way and shit like that. But I felt like it definitely worked well. And
Hmm.
then the last track, Drive My Love, again another solid track. Very, I love that beat, the synth beat and shit like that. And I definitely felt again, Angela and Renee's voices definitely combined well together and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um, Overall, very dope album. Um, Obviously this is probably my favorite album from them and whatnot.
We got one more song.
You said what?
We
What?
got one more song.
Oh, you
It was
gotta
only
do.
8.
No, we didn't do "Set Me Free."
Oh, I was doing the OG copy.
Yeah, yeah, I was going off of that because That
Oh,
last song
the
that
OG copy.
Try just mentioned, that's from the expanded version of this album.
Oh, okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you want to talk about those, you can. I know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I thought Something Free was dope. You know, like it has like a nice beat. You know, Angie says, I'm ready for all kinds of emotion. Everything is not too much. I'd rather risk than romance. I just want to feel the rush. I think she's referring to like her relationship and exploring her relationship and you know this not having any boundaries and any limits to expressing herself. And I guess within the title it says Set Me Free, and I was going off of that. But I think, yeah, like Red said, I think it's a classic album. I think it's great. And my first time hearing an album from Rene and Angela, and I could clearly tell Rene was the underrated one of the group. And you have songs like Your Smile and I'll Be Good. Classic songs. No How, No Way. You Don't Have to Cry. I love those songs. Just a great '80s R&B album. So definitely would recommend it to anybody, that all the R&B lovers.
Yeah, man, definitely great. Renee definitely did his thing with this one. Um, I definitely feel like he does not get the credit he deserves for a songwriter and vocalist. I feel like the incident and the concept kind of put a dead mark in his reputation, but he still ended up
Mm-hmm.
doing some work behind the scenes. He worked with Michael Jackson on the History album too. So
Wow.
that's yeah. So yeah, definitely my favorite album from them, and in my opinion, the best R&B album of '85.
This was my first Renee and Angela album I've listened to, even though I'm not too familiar with their previous stuff. But overall, this one here, Street Called Desire, was a very, very great album. It's unfortunate that they disbanded back in the day, of course, and then too, I felt that Renee was, I guess, somewhat overlooked, and it was like Angela went on doing her soul stuff, and of course she was ended up doing well, but I kind of felt like Renee, I guess, kind of got the short end of the stick being this, but he did stuff other artists behind the scenes. That's still good on his end, but I think that whole incident, that violent altercation or whatever that happened in Cleveland back then, it really did kind of hinder his creative side in the music business.
Yeah, man. Um, as far as ability, I think this album is out of this album's out of print.
Yeah, all this
Yeah,
stuff is.
yeah. Because I think the last reissue I see was '97, but it's not like expensive depending on where you get it from.
Right.
Because I'm actually looking at some reasonable prices right now and
I,
stuff.
I I
So
seen it on eBay for like 14.98 or something.
yeah, that's
That's
not
not
bad.
too bad.
Man,
But I know it's
Yeah,
the
because
money business.
if they got it overpriced for something crazy, then don't get it.
Yeah, because I know like the capital stuff, those go for a stupid amount of money and shit
yeah,
Mm,
at times. So, but yeah, man, I felt like this was a very dope review.
yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
yes, sir. I know me and Try are going to do Grand Puba's Real to Real later on his channel.
And cool.
Hey y'all, what's y'all thinking about Puff Daddy and the Family No Way Out review this Sunday?
I'm down for that.
I got no
What?
objections to doing it.
You said what?
I have no objections doing it. I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Lately, I've been on a bad boy feel lately and shit.
Oh, but wait. Did you still want to do Janet All for You?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Scratch that. We can do that Sunday. Then No Way
Okay.
Out next this
Yeah,
week.
we'll talk about Janet, and then I think next Sunday we'll do Puffy.
Yeah, because we did say All for You, which that's been long, long, long awaited for a while.
Yeah.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, that and at one day we gotta talk about Demeter Joe.
Oh yeah, facts. And also maybe we gotta talk about MC Light's Light as a Rock too.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yo, this next CD collection, I'm just gonna tell y'all I got some gems.
oh yeah. I got three
I got
coming in
some
from
too.
Amazon.
Yeah,
We should all
same.
do it together. Cause I got three coming from Amazon, and Killer Tapes supposed to be hitting me up with some, like, I don't know, like whenever Rasputin is open again. But shout out to DJ Nelson. He wants to do a collection with me and Reg, so he can just get on the channel with us and just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Tell him to
You
hit
know what I
my
mean?
inst.
Because he hit me up last week. He said he liked our the one we did before, so he wants to join in or whatever, so we could have him on there with us.
All right.
Okay,
You
and
know?
I know Eric Johnson hit me up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
because it's been a minute since we've had Eric join us.
yeah. Eric mentioned that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I tell you what, 'cause I know tomorrow we're gonna have the time review. I'm gonna definitely see what's going on in my live shit and legitly find out the real problem and shit like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
What's the
Yeah.
name of
So
that one we gonna talk about tomorrow?
What time is it?
What
what
time is
time we
it?
doing
Okay.
that? What time are we doing that?
We can do that at 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like I said before, because I'm probably gonna do like a mixture of live and pre-recorded at this point when it comes to our group thing because I don't want to
Right.
like the shit keeps fucking up and
Right.
I'm
Right.
trying to like get some shit done on my laptop too because it's like every fucking time I actually try to have a good video, then they say it's lagging and shit like that. But I feel like with StreamYard, it's doing so good so far and shit like that. And some days you might even just go live through StreamYard, depending on how long the
Yeah.
album is and shit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. As long as like you let us know what we're gonna be using to do certain reviews. Like if we do StreamYard, then I gotta make sure I bring my stuff in the living room to
Okay.
do it because for some reason it keep cutting out if we did it or if I'm in my room to do it.
Okay. Cool. And in the week of May 11th, I'll probably start my break, which I'll probably like take a month off from doing
Right.
reviews. Probably doing reviews, but try if you need me for an album we can review. I don't mind that, you know.
Okay.
And
You deserve a break. You're like the hardest working man on
Yeah.
YouTube. It's like
Yeah.
Reg is in school. He's an artist. He's
Uh-huh.
working. He got a
Yes.
podcast. I've been saying
shit.
that. Like, he's the hardest working man on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
as long as I take like 2 breaks a year off this shit, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
2 breaks.
Yeah.
Cause like
2 breaks out of the year. But yeah, even with this whole COVID-19 stuff going on, like I'm so used to either going to work like 5 days out of the week or whatever, and then coming home and doing this and stuff. But it's like it just feels weird just being home all the time like this now.
I
Yeah.
have a question for y'all, just an honest question. What do you
Hmm.
think about certain people protesting about this?
Protesting what?
I mean, you know what? Someone called me last night and told me that people protesting in Raleigh about the possibility of the governor opening up certain spots sometime soon or whatever. But I feel like that's a bad idea.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
But are they if they're opening up certain spots in the country? What does that tell you? Like, is it really a virus, or they just trying to kill us all? There's either or. Yeah, I don't think it's. Why else would they be opening up or they do? Are they telling people like, oh, even though we got a pandemic going on, we want things to get back to normal. Well, how's it gonna get back to normal when there's people dying?
Exactly. It's gonna take time because I know for me, I received an email from my job like some while ago saying possibly about them wanting to open back up either next month or in June, but do a limited opening. Because I know because all this, I know people out there who got kids and the parents, I guess that I know they're probably hesitant on whether or not to bring their kid to the place where I work at
Right.
because of this. Because I mean, yeah, you want to ensure the safety and the welfare of your kids and all that, but yeah, but I don't know how that's gonna work. And then too, they talking about rehiring those back on a seniority basis at my job. So
Mm.
yeah,
Well, this is what I personally think, and this might sound kind of controversial, but the the fact that there is an epidemic going on, and I've been reading about the whole COVID-19 stuff, and I was reading that with North Carolina, I think that they've reached past their peak and shit like that, and this is we coming speaking from like a small like these like businesses and stuff like that because y'all know I said I feel like something's gonna pop off 2020, something really gonna pop off 2020 and shit like that.
yeah,
And I've always said that shit. 'Cause I feel like people have just had enough. Cause with this whole COVID-19, I feel like in a way it's not really. If you speak from small business owners, the fact that they're closing down their own businesses, but then you have like all these other spots like Walmart and Target and Food Line still open and whatnot, while they make a profit and shit like that. And these are the same people with the small businesses that they don't have strong health insurance on them, if that makes sense. They only have that strong health insurance. And let's just say if they do make a vaccine, like if they like let's just say they do make a vaccine for this whole corona shit. Let's just say that it's automatically
mm,
going to go to the rich first. It's going to go to the rich first, and then it's automatically going to go to the poor last, and the poor will get what's left or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So personally, I don't really I feel I can't really get mad at the protesters, and that's why I cannot really get mad at the protesters, to be honest. Because of the same fact, these are like we speaking from that perspective and whatnot. They're the ones that they feel are getting the loose ends of the barrel and shit, and I can't get mad about that, honestly. And the people that saying, "Oh, stay home." Yeah, we get the fact that y'all saying stay home, but at the end of the day, somebody has to eat. Somebody has to take care of their kids. Somebody has to do this. These people are making a risk for their own families or for their own selves. That's just all I'm saying. And I get everyone how everyone's all mad about this, but at the end of the day, see, some of these motherfuckers are hypocrites because the same motherfuckers that was mad about people leaving are the same motherfuckers that were doing all these damn challenges on YouTube, doing all these disgusting things, eating off other people's plates and shit like that. So I don't want to hear from those same people saying stay home or whatnot. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Fuck it.
mm.
And I get that people might get mad at me, but I don't give a damn at this point.
You just speaking your mind, and
Yeah,
hey, people are entitled to their own opinions. You got yours, they got theirs, so fuck it.
right.
right. And like I said before, I wish for everyone's safety. But at the end of the day,
Yeah,
people have to use common sense and shit like at times like this.
right. And then people are questioning too, like how long do you think this whole social distancing thing is gonna last? Because there was a certain story that was printed out saying this whole social distancing thing maybe until 2022.
What if it lasts forever? What if it's like it becomes like after 9/11 where we were the world was changed forever? What if this is something where we gotta wear masks forever, but it won't be the distancing it won't last. Like you can still do normal things, but you gotta do normal things now with a mask on your face. I think that's what's gonna happen.
You know what I think social distancing is? It's a ploy for people to not reproduce. If you ask me,
Right.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's a ploy for people to not reproduce and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers want all of us to fucking die at the end of the day and shit like that. The government, it's all in the government's plan. Like we mentioned, try that J. Wu the Damager song, that Scientific Madness. We mentioned how it was it's all the government's plot, and they don't want us, to reproduce and shit. So they use this whole social distancing because they don't want us to hold one another, or they don't even want us to touch our own family and shit like that. You know, it's like you telling me that I can't even kiss my own mom because of social distancing. Give me a fucking break. It's just a cover up, in my opinion.
To be honest, right now, I'm not even surprised what else the whole government is covering up right now. I would not be surprised if there was something else going on that they're not telling us, because
And the fact
we've
that
been
oh,
we've been skeptical about this shit for years.
Right.
So
right, and the fact that Trump is using every inch of this to get into re-election and whatnot, talking about y'all can vote for me, vote for me, and all.
Of
I'm not
course.
voting for his ass.
Right.
This is
We
what
know
the
he's behind it.
like. This is what the electoral college is. This is what they've been doing. This is basically the whole meeting that happened in the fucking late 60s
Hmm.
when Reagan and Nixon came together and shit like that.
Right.
Trump knew what was happening. He
Uh-huh.
knew what the fuck was happening. That's why he didn't tell
Mm,
nobody because he fucked up. He knew he fucked up.
Exactly.
he still is.
Shit. Magilla Gorilla strikes again.
Well, all I know is his ass got to go.
Yeah. Corona, no corona. He gotta go.
Yeah, he got to go. His sorry administration, his sorry people that's around him, the whole cabinet, they all got to go.
All this, all this talk about Corona, and shit like that.
And that's just why I can't watch the news for too long, because I'm getting all, next thing you know, I'm going to get all depressed and shit over it.
I don't watch it.
But
Exactly.
motherfuckers are recovering from this shit. They don't want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, I've seen a number of people recovering, which is good, but it's like we still got ways to go. And it has me wondering how exactly are they recovering from this?
Like I said before, niggas just be doing the usual shit. Niggas be doing the usual shit like vitamin C, take all their vitamin C, keep their immune systems clean and whatnot. They're gonna be fine. Motherfuckers who spend most of the time not even worrying about their health and stuff like that, they're the ones who want to catch it in the long run. And like I said, I've been reading up about some of this stuff. So I'm not just speaking off bullshit. So and then it comes to the point where in society, motherfuckers have to have tutorials to how to wash hands and whatnot. You know,
Yeah,
and
and it's like we've been knowing how to wash our hands since we were kids. So
shit, like washing your hands and shit like that. Cause and this is one thing I don't like. I don't like when you go to I don't when you go to restaurants, you have that fucking blow air dryer and shit. Like I don't like that
oh,
bullshit.
you mean the thing they keep in the bathrooms where you push the button and then the air is supposed to dry your hands off
Yeah,
for you?
yeah. I don't use
Oh,
those because it's just fresh.
they're trying to make sure they don't waste all that paper towels and stuff. That's just why they're trying to go eco-friendly with it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, because the way I see it, your hands still gonna smell like ass. It's gonna smell like fresh ass. Ass me.
You stupid.
Like now think about it, like if one takes if you take a motherfucking shit, and I see you walk out and use that motherfucking air dryer thingamajig and shit like that, I'm not gonna fucking touch your hand. It's fresh shit. You
Oh
gotta
my
use your
god.
motherfucking soap, hand sanitizers, paper towels and shit like that. Use that motherfucking Irish Spring soap or that hand soap, that little soft soap, whatever you call that shit, that soft shit. Unless I see you use that, I don't want to touch your fucking hands and shit. Nah.
Yeah, my thing is, I'm not touching anyone's hands if they haven't used hand sanitizer, that foam soap, and water, or whatever else to make sure your hands are clean. Because I don't know what you've been doing with your hands.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, that's me.
Like niggas will fucking beat that fucking meat and shit like that, and they expect to use a fucking air dryer to wash that skeet off and shit. You know? Shit.
uh,
Niggas will be digging upside the asshole and shit like that.
Ah,
oh my god. Wow.
Shit, man. Fuck
oh
Where
out.
is this conversation going?
I don't know. I thought we were just talking about Rene and Angela, and we just talked about the COVID
Oh my
19. Now we're talking
god.
about asshole.
Wow.
Shit.
oh shit.
Anyway, yo, I heard that new West Side Gunna album. That shit is dope. That's up there with
So
Supreme. It's up there with Supreme in my opinion.
you think so?
It might.
I think Supreme is classic, man.
yeah, Supreme is classic, but at the same
Mm,
time and shit like that, I've been seeing a lot of motherfuckers saying, "Oh, he's not underground no more because he's collaborating with Wale and Tyler and
right,
whatnot." But
Tyler, right?
at the same time, that shit go fucking hard. Like that 357 joint.
Yeah,
Ooh,
oh
like
yeah,
that beat.
three
Um,
two seven and Law sent me and 500 ounces out there. I love those joints. Claiborne kick. But people were shitting on it too because like the ones that's not used to him, it's like they're gonna be like, oh well, he can't rap or he's just picking dope beats from known producers to rap over, but he don't really have no bars.
uh,
But he's different. He's different from Conway and Benny and Westside is the most marketable one. He's the
exactly.
bridge for Griselda going commercial. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't like the Conway and Benny's not marketable yet. They're just like lyricists, but because Westside incorporates the art and the fashion world into hip hop, he's the most marketable one for them. So it
Right,
works.
right. Oh, I made a mistake. 327. That's right. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite joint is that party with Pop Smoke's joint. That beat is fire and shit.
And that's another one because the title people are saying is that a homage to Pop Smoke because he talking about like actually like killing a nigga like Pop Smoke.
I mean, I mean, that's the thing about Griselda, man. I don't. It
Right. I
it's
think
something something
they're
different.
paying tribute. I don't think they're dissing him. You know what I mean?
Right. Shit. I can't wait till that album comes out on CD or vinyl and shit. I need to cop some
Yeah.
Griselda shit. I definitely need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Because I know, like everyone's saying that shit's better than the Baby's album because the Baby's album was fucking trash.
The
Y'all,
baby? That's what you said.
yeah, the Baby.
Oh, I don't listen to these people.
I don't
I
listen to
don't
none
know.
of his stuff either, so I would not even know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Kirk he dropped this album Kirk last year. That shit was dope too. But just blame it on the Baby. It's like he's doing more singing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers too busy slapping motherfuckers and shit. Like, oh man, damn. What else? What else? What else? Oh, who saw the Teddy Riley and Babyface beat
The
battle
rematch,
first?
yeah, I
That's
watched that.
All right.
a disaster.
You said a disaster.
wait, the
On
the
Teddy's part
original
though,
or the
'cause I
rematch?
was I was picking Teddy to win, but I don't know. Like I felt like I don't know if he did that on purpose or if he's just not technology advanced to social media because he just had
What
too many
the
issues.
first
Like the
time
first
or the
one,
rematch? Try.
both because I mean, like during the rematch, he's getting up and going in and out of the room. He got people coming in. Then he don't know where his phone charger is at. Like he's supposed to be ready. Like how you have your own you're doing all this on live. I don't understand that.
a lot of people said that he
You
was
know?
nervous.
You think that's what
He
it
was
was or
nervous.
no?
Nervous about what?
You think he
No,
was
because
nervous or no,
Huh?
man?
no, but I
I don't
have to
think he
be
was
real.
nervous.
Yo, Babyface was low key shading him throughout the whole battle and shit like that. Cause
Right.
there was this one scene when Teddy played the Janet Jackson "I Get Lonely" remix with Blackstreet, and
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Babyface was like, "Oh
Right.
wow, did you remix it? Write it?" And Teddy was like, "Yeah,
Right.
I remixed it." And so some shit, and Babyface said some shit like, "Oh
Hmm.
no wonder I don't do remixes."
Right. Yeah, he don't do
Well,
that.
he ain't
That
wrong.
wasn't
I
his
mean,
thing.
when have you ever heard
oh,
Babyface doing a remix for something? Never.
and
He
then
he's been on remixes. He just doesn't do remixes though.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. He don't do remixes, but
Right.
yeah,
Right.
then
Like Outkast Jezebel. He was on a remix for that single. And
I did not
the
know that.
remix for yeah, the remix for the from his own album The Day, the Lover and You, the remix was
Yeah.
him and Ghostface Killer and Puffy did that remix.
Oh,
Wait,
Yeah,
you mean the Shalimar track?
yeah,
I thought
but the
I
one he
thought
did with
LL Cool
LL,
J.
Yeah, the
right,
one with LL and
right, the
Jody
remix,
and
the
Howard.
Bad Boy remix, right, the Bad Boy remix is him and Ghostface Killer.
I did not know that.
Wow.
How do
Yo,
I
I
not
gotta hear
know
that.
Yeah,
that?
Ghost and
yeah, you
Babyface
gotta
on
hear
the
that.
track?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What?
yep,
Holy
yep. I know
shit.
it sounds weird, but
Wow. It
yep.
just sounds baffling to me because
Well, actually, no, because Ghostface does have the R&B side that not a lot of people talk about.
oh yeah,
Right,
that's right. Yeah.
Like
right.
that Ghost Dini joint. Come on, man. Like Stepleton
Mm-hmm.
Sex is my shit.
Fire,
Then Sour Soul.
fire.
Ooh. Then
Mm-hmm.
Wildflower. Like bang,
But I just
bang.
felt like Babyface was professional. He was
Yeah, he was
Babyface was
ready.
professional. He was
He knew he was
calm.
ready.
You know, he didn't have no issue. Teddy Riley was the one that was, yeah, he was going back and forth. I'm like, what's wrong with Teddy? Like, he can't sit still in his
Yeah,
chair,
like
and
what next
you
thing
know
you
what I mean.
know, his
And
sound
then
was
like after
like
the
all
whole
over the
Instagram
place and
fiasco with
then whatever
right,
else was going on.
right,
Yo.
right, and then Instagram, like the CEO had to apologize because there was too many people trying to get on, and a lot of them couldn't get on or whatever.
Yeah, I knew that was it too, because everybody was trying to get in on that.
Teddy. Teddy.
Right.
Teddy. But when Babyface pulled out that acoustic guitar, he low key shaded Teddy because you know that Teddy pulled out that band that last match and
Right.
shit. But yo,
Right.
y'all
But
heard?
but see, the thing is, Teddy he taught himself to play instruments, so he can play like the pianos and keyboards and all that. He just never he didn't. It wasn't there with him.
But
Right.
y'all heard the rumors of Diddy and Dr. Dre might have a beat battle?
What?
Yeah, Diddy and Dr. Dre.
Dre's gonna win that. Dre's gonna win.
Yeah, Dre gonna kill that. Yeah.
Dre's gonna win that. I,
Yeah,
I, I think
hands
I think that's
down, hands
actually bad.
down.
I think it'll be bad because that'll be bad because Swiss Beats want to put it on pay-per-view in a time when people are
Oh
losing their
God.
jobs with this pandemic going on,
Man,
and then
Ain't
I think
nobody
it'll be
got pay
bad
per view
because
like that.
those old exactly and the old East Coast West Coast feelings are gonna reemerge. But one
Yeah,
side's
now
gonna be
that
with Dre, one side's
yeah.
gonna be with Bad Boy.
Yeah, and that's not gonna be good for
I'd rather see
anybody.
Pharrell against Dre. I want to
Oh
see because
God.
Puffy don't do his beats. It's like he got like the hitman. He got like 12 people doing the beats for him. So what you're gonna put those 12 hitmen against Drake? 'Cause that's basically what it is.
Mm.
Loki, I want to see that. Let the Diddy and Dre beat battle. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let the battle begin. Fuck it.
I'd rather see Pharrell against Drake. I think that'll be a better matchup for him.
Same here.
Shit. Cause let's be real and shit like that. Cause if the beat battle happens, Dre's gonna ask Diddy what was the inspiration behind that beat and shit like that. If Puffy says
Exactly.
one
Exactly.
motherfucking lie, it's a rap.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's a motherfucking
Exactly.
rap. That's why I want
Yeah,
this. I,
that's it.
And you're gonna have when they play the dog, like you're gonna have Snoop in there with the dog pound and all that, and then when they get to Biggie stuff, Junior Mafia and them is gonna be there. It's just gonna be like old feelings rehashed again.
Yeah, and that's
exactly.
not gonna be good for no one there.
And there's already
You know,
that Snoop song that he allegedly threw some shots at Biggie and stuff like that too.
right?
Hmm.
But one thing, I was listening to Life After Death, and you know that song "Somebody's Got to Die." I'm,
Right.
I'm not I'm, I'm
Right.
not trying to start some shit, but Biggie had a line about Snoop and shit like that. I kid you not.
I gotta go back and re-listen to that album. Then I think I probably missed that.
Okay.
Yo, I'm gonna read it to you,
What
Rene.
song? What song is that?
Somebody's got to die from Life After Death.
Somebody's got to die. Okay.
He
Uh,
said, I'm sitting in the crib dreaming about Lear jets and coops, the way Salt shoots and how they sell records like Snoop. Oops, I'm empty. Because you know, The Dogfather came out a year prior to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
right.
And you know, The Dogfather was like a commercial disappointment
Interesting.
compared to Doggy Style, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to start no shit, but I just found that was kind of interesting.
Right.
Cause Biggie was
I don't
another.
know. And Puffy gonna be talking this crap, and who's really gonna be playing the music? Is it gonna be him, or is it gonna be like D Dot or Stevie J, one of them, or is
Oh
everybody gonna be
shit.
there? Because he had like 12 people in the Hitman. He had like Stevie J and D Dot and Chucky Thompson and
A
Buck
young
Wild was down with them at one point, and
Yeah.
it's like
also
12 different producers in the Hitman.
we also had a young Kanye West.
Right, Kanye,
Mm.
a Yogi from CRU. He had who else was Ron Amen Lawrence and Carlos July Brody. It's like 12 of them niggas.
Damn, nigga, I don't
You
even
know
know
what I mean?
all them.
So
I
it's
don't even
like
know all them niggas' names and shit. Damn.
yeah,
I
because
didn't know all
they
that
it was
either.
all of them that was doing it. Yo, on D Dot did this interview on the Breakfast Club recently, and he talked about the history like they were when all of them were like producing like Daddy's house was crazy back in the day. It was like every room had a session where like you had Mason there, you had 112, you had Cole Thomas. It was like every day was like that, and
Damn.
it was like they were in competition with each other. So it like Puffy never did none of the beats. So you got basically got 12 people in a collective called a Hitman. Basically, that
Mm.
should be going against Drake. That would be a better matchup. Let me see that. Let me see Dre against 12 producers.
Oh, hold up.
You know,
See, if we're talking about producers, Dre against Quick. Who wants to see that?
that'd be
Ooh.
great too. That would
That'll be
be
great. That'll be great
great.
for the
I
West.
don't know if Quick have that many hits like Dre.
Wait. Didn't Quick and Dre
Right?
have beef?
Yeah,
Didn't
that's a
Dre and
West
Quick
Coast
have?
battle.
Yeah, man. Like,
Did
what
they?
else? Yeah, they had beef a while back. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know. I think
Oh
they
wow.
squashed. I think they squashed it though.
Well, that's good.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I'm ready for this Havoc and Alchemist battle and shit.
Yes. They need to announce that. That should be this Saturday. They ain't announced no date yet.
I bet you it's gonna be next week. Probably gonna be.
They need to do it now. Do it on the weekend. There's nothing else to do. Do it on the weekend.
Not like anyone's got
Well,
really
have
anything
it
to
got
do
to get
on
ready. Like,
weekends now
I don't
since everything is pretty much
exactly
closed
do it
and
this week. What they wait for next week for?
yeah.
Next week should be the Dre and Puffy battle. That should be the Dre against the Hitman. That should be next week. Do it every weekend.
Mm.
You know, it's like a big fight, but the big fights are on Saturday nights.
Shit. All right, I'm gonna go on for about 10 more minutes and shit. Oh, and they finally did something I never thought they would do.
What?
The Chronic is finally on streaming
Mm.
services.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
cause you
I
know
know my
Ray.
dad got that album.
Yeah, cause you know Ray J got the rights to that death row material and shit. So
Since
Right.
when?
420, he dropped it 420.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
How
was
Ray J
geeked.
get that?
Cause you know Ray J was close with Suge Knight. They go way back. His family go way back with Suge.
Right.
Oh.
And besides Snoop and Brandy and Ray J, they all cousins and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right. That's right.
But out of all people, Ray J, sexy can
Well, you
I?
find it hard to believe that they somehow related?
No, I find it hard to believe that he owns the rights to the Death Row Records and shit. But
Oh.
damn, he didn't even give it to Danny Boy. Damn, like
That's right.
that's
That's fucked up.
he didn't even give it to Danny
Oh,
Boy. He
word.
just passed. He just disowned Danny Boy.
That's really fucked up.
Wow.
Oh, I just thought
You
about
finesse
this.
that deal, yo.
Like
Mm.
it's like Mufasa not even giving the prior lands to Simba and shit. Like
Mm.
shit,
Oh, Lord.
Mm.
giving it to Abu. Let me stop. Let me stop.
God.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. But yeah. these next three beef episodes, man, it's gonna be must watch.
Yeah.
Um, I know probably this next week I'm gonna drop the DJ Quick and MC8 one. Then the week after that, I'm probably gonna do the life after death one and shit like that. So
Are you planning on speaking of beefs? Are you planning on doing Everlasting Eminem?
I was actually after watching the bits and pieces of the Talib Kweli, I might do that in the future. So stay
That
tuned.
was good. I watched the whole interview last night. Like he went through his whole discography from Rom Syndicate to La Coco Nostra, and that was a great interview that Talib gave him.
Yeah, Loki. Yo, that Talib show, man. That's some dope shit right there, man.
Yeah, it's good. Yep.
He needs y'all need to watch the company, man. Y'all need to watch that shit too.
The what?
The
What's it
company,
called?
the company, man.
The Company Man?
Yeah, it's Justin who used to be from Hip Hop Yet. He has his own podcast and shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he did his
The
one
Company Man. Why you call it that?
cause that's his name, the company, man.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
Yeah, he did his. I think he did this video about why KRS One isn't considered one of the greats in today's generation, and I have to agree because KRS One, man, definitely one of the greats, but I think that African Bambaataa shit kind of fucked a
Yeah.
lot of people's heads and
Yeah.
shit. But
mm,
certain rappers said worse.
But he ain't convicted. Like R. Kelly's the one that's in jail, not Ben Bada. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like he ain't even convicted yet, and people like have their thoughts about it.
I don't know just too much about this African Bambaataa shit, but I, I just
Mm.
I- Hollywood's full of pedophile. That's all I gotta
It's
say.
like Morgan Freeman
Oh
was
God.
grabbing butt too. It wasn't just Harvey Weinstein. You know what I mean?
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute
Oh
now.
shit.
See, Morgan Freeman, he didn't do anything wrong. Harvey was a different story.
Harvey. Yeah,
He was
Harvey was
grabbing
just.
butt. He was grabbing asses without women's permission. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He
come
ain't in
on.
prison, but Harvey Weinstein is in prison.
Come on.
What?
Harvey's ass need to
Allegedly.
be in
If I
there.
grab a woman's ass
Did y'all see
right
that?
now without her permission, I'm going to jail.
Did y'all see that Cuba Gooding Jr. video?
No.
now he was grabbing. Now
I didn't
that
see
was
it.
harassment. y'all
No,
y'all
I did
talk.
not see that
Oh
video.
Lord. Oh yes, I did see that. He was drunk. Yeah, I think TMZ showed that. He was drunk though, right?
Yeah.
He was drunk.
That's why he had them handcuffs like he did it and shit like
Mm,
it
I
was
did
like
not
He could have
see
said
that.
nothing.
it was like he
He
was
was
more
grinning and everything.
it was like he was more guilty for doing snow dogs and shit.
Oh God. I remember watching that movie when I was
Oh
like in
Lord, that
fourth
was bad.
grade, man.
Oh
Oh
shit.
Lord.
Speaking of Empire had the season finale last night.
I heard. I
I saw
heard they
the
had to rework it
I didn't
because of
watch it.
this pandemic.
for real. You know what's crazy? I told two people
Go ahead.
about I told two people about they didn't even know Empire was still on air.
They thought the show ended long before yesterday.
Yeah. And look,
Wow.
and the last 10
Speaking of
minutes,
Empire,
you said what?
speaking of Empire, Jesse Smollett was at the battle. Him of all people.
What battle? What battle?
Oh
He came in there. I was
wow.
like, yo, why is he in there? I'm like, him of all people was there. I'm like, what? And
You
he's acting
should
like
Yeah.
nothing happened. He's just like talking to people.
you should tell the truth, except for
Crazy.
coming to tell the truth, Justin. Tell the
Mm.
truth.
Yeah, let me see
Yeah,
that
but
IG live.
you know
Tell the
that
truth
ain't
on
really no
Instagram.
coming back after what he did.
Right.
Shit. And so like the last 10 minutes.
Did you hear about the beef with Apollonia and Chili E?
Oh
What?
yeah, I forgot to talk about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
What the
fighting
hell?
over dead dick. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, Ashley. So Ashley, pretty much. Sheila E. She released a tribute song to Prince, like I think a couple weeks ago, and
Uh-huh.
Apollonia said, "How dare you do this? You need to stop holding on to Prince. You would never be Prince. You can never touch Prince and shit like that."
Right.
Then she
What
said,
the fuck?
"Prince didn't want anything to do with you for 5 years. I'm gonna release more in my book and some shit."
Well, damn.
Like she was reading Sheila E. Like
Mm.
that. I was just like,
Mm,
whoa. I was
Yeah.
like,
She was.
but here's my
that's
thing. Why
crazy.
all of a sudden everybody from Prince's circle is now dropping books and shit? Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, what kind?
my
What kind of sense does
Maete,
that make?
Mm-hmm. What the
Maete,
money?
Morris Day,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I
yo-
knew Morris Day had a book coming
Mm-hmm.
out. Yeah.
but I heard his was pretty good because Morris was actually close with Prince and shit.
Right.
Um, that
Yeah.
the saxophonist,
Right.
and Prince's band and shit. It's like everyone's all of a sudden dropping Prince books all of a sudden and shit. I'm just like,
What brought that on?
The money.
but speaking of
The money. The Corona.
this whole
Yep.
quarantine, I started
That's the
reading
best time to read when you ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah.
You know
but
what I mean?
yo, I actually started reading Janice Gaye's book.
True.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye's second wife
I
and
don't know who the
shit.
hell that is.
He says Marvin
Oh,
Gaye's
Marvin Gaye.
second
Okay.
wife.
Oh,
Yeah, yo, that already from like the second chapter, I'm already hooked on that shit. Like,
Mm.
and then
wow.
she goes into, and I know like some people in the YouTube, they said that there was this one episode when she had an affair with Frankie Beverly or some shit. Like,
What?
yo,
Wow.
yo, I can't like. Then
Wow. That's
she was
crazy.
talking, and then also like I didn't even read I didn't even read too far of it, but she was saying in an interview how Marvin was jealous of Stevie Wonder's success or some shit.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god.
She lying. That can't be possible.
That don't say that. Yeah.
That
I'm
can't be
like,
true.
I don't believe that for a
Why him?
second.
Yo, I gotta read the book, man. I'm already in the part when she's already dreaming about this nigga like 24/7 and smoking with this nigga. I'm just like, yo, this is like some porn shit. Like,
What the hell?
like,
Yo.
everyone's just dropping books
Wow.
now. Who else is dropping books?
Mm.
Who else is dropping a book? Oh, have y'all ever heard of? Y'all know that Whitney Houston's friend Robin, right?
Yeah.
Y'all heard she dropped a book a couple months ago too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard her dropping a book. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people are shading her and shit about that. Who else?
Mm.
Of course.
Shit, man. And that's the only time people would want to read it. Should just read for the tea.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But
Lesbian.
one book I've always wanted to read was LL Cool J's autobiography.
Yeah.
The one that came out in
I
'98.
read part of that because my cousin had bought it in, but I didn't read the whole thing. But it was like parts where he was like talked about like he was like screwing pregnant women on staircases and stuff.
He was
What
doing what?
the?
he
Yeah,
was he was
yeah.
doing
Like
what?
he talked about like his sexual. He was screwing like pregnant women on staircases.
Oh
Yo,
my
yo,
god.
LL. He was doing them putting cookies in the plastic bag, getting crushed by buildings.
Well, damn.
Oh shit.
I heard people could still have
And
sex even if they significant other is pregnant or whatever. But you just got to be
right.
careful.
Yeah,
But
because sometimes.
that wasn't his wife. That was like some random chick he was doing. Like when he
Oh
was like
shit.
early in his career, he was like
Oh
screwing,
shit.
yeah,
I
like
don't,
screwing other women, and
I don't
he
care if
talked
that was
about like
Wendy
the
Williams.
domestic violence with his parents, his father killing his mother and all that.
I don't care if
Oh
that was
wow.
Wendy Williams. I would never screw no pregnant chick. No, hell no. I don't care if that.
That'd be
Um,
too damn weird, wouldn't it?
I don't care if that was Wendy Williams. Hell no. I would
crazy,
never screw no pregnant chick. Fuck that. Shit. Fuck.
crazy
Mm.
shit.
Shit. Loki, I'd rather have sex with Regina Hall, man. But actually, not. No, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's
You and
beautiful.
Regina Hall, yo.
Oh shit.
You have
Oh, he loves her. He loves her. We already
Regina,
knew
like
this.
just don't stalk her.
You said what?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You said what?
Wait,
Have
what'd
you
you
ran up
say?
on her DM yet, Reg?
Nah.
Have you ran up on her DM?
Nah.
Not yet.
Nah.
This nigga ran up in Vivica Fox DM, yo.
Oh
Oh
wow.
man, Reg got balls, yo. Pause. You know
And
what
I
I'm saying?
know she the same age as my mom, so hey.
Yeah. But yo, and
Oh,
it's
man.
crazy too because I remember when I told niggas that I met Ari Lennox and shit like that, and
Yeah.
motherfucker was like
Right.
shocked that I bought her a motherfucking drink and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You bought her a drink?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did. I remember him telling me that. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Then she
That's
went on.
crazy.
Then she went on my Instagram saying thanks for the drink and gave me a winky emoji in there and stuff like that.
Wow. So
Them,
why you ain't got her number? Like, what's going on with that?
nigga, I didn't want to get her fucking eye. I just wanted to enjoy the moment at that time. Just wanted to enjoy the.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to enjoy the
Yeah,
moment.
he
Shake
didn't want
that.
to ruin the moment,
I didn't want to
You
be
want
like
to?
one of them
Oh,
crazy fans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
right. There you go. Wow.
Shit,
And she's sexy too, so
for real.
that's dope.
Shit. But yeah, I gotta end this off. 'Cause I gotta let this webcam charge up a little bit.
All
So
right.
what time's the Grand Pooba's at? 9 o'clock, right?
9:30.
9:30. Okay,
No,
bet.
we gonna make it a 9 actually. Make it a 9.
All right, bet. All right, I'm gonna do some
Mm-hmm.
homework and listen to the album and take my notes and shit. But yeah,
All right,
y'all.
cool.
Like I said, back to the basic of things. Um, Rene and Angela, Street Called Desire. Like I said, it's an R&B classic. What could have been if they would have dropped some more albums, but it is what it is. Rene ended up producing, and Angela ended up with Mr. Biggs. So, I want to thank everybody so much for watching this video. This has been actually a fun video. Talks about like a lot of things, and on a serious tip, on a real serious
Yeah.
tip, we may joke around about certain things like STDs and coronavirus and shit like that, and protesting. But be safe, really. Whatever
Yeah.
decision you make in your life, be safe in whatever you do. People are really dying from this disease and whatnot, and whatever views you have of this coronavirus, we be respectful of one another's and whatnot. So that's all I have to say. As usual, thank y'all so much for watching. This here boy Reg in the building. Follow me on Instagram at MCRegMusic,
Peace.
Twitter at RealReg1. Peace and have a good night. And
He's
follow us on Twice channel at 9:30 for the Grand Pooba Real to Real review.
Yes.
Peace.
Yeah. Peace.